Hey adventurers, it's Mr. Mark. Are you ready for the best 30 minutes of the day?
Yeah!
I can't hear you.
Yeah!
Great, so let's get moving, just like this. First thing we need to do is our adventure checklist. Are you away from your desk and friends, meaning you have enough space?
Yeah!
Check. As you know, our adventures can get pretty crazy sometimes, so I need you to do exactly what I do.
Okay.
Right now, we're in slow mode, running in place with your arms by your side. Now, crank it up to medium mode and start using those arms. Good. Here's fast mode. We're really running now and swinging those arms. You're doing great. And if we're in a lot of trouble and we really need to move, you know what that means.
Mega mode!
That's right. Mega mode. Running as fast as we can and really pumping those arms. Great job. Okay, let's bring it back down to slow mode and keep it moving. Sometimes we might have to jump out of the way, like this, landing on both feet no matter which foot we jump off from. Or we might have to hop, like this, and land on the same foot. Or we may even have to leap, like this, landing on the opposite foot. Got it?
Got it!
Good. Other times, we might have to climb our way out of trouble. That means reaching our arms up really high and pulling them back down. Come on, really stretch, and here we go. Climb! It could be branches on a tall tree that we're climbing, or maybe up a mountainside, or even scaling a rocky cliff.
Awesome!
Woo! Kids, our adventures often make me thirsty. You know, dehydrated, which means my body needs water. That's why I keep some water with me at all times. When it's time to hydrate, go ahead and drink some water with me. If you can't do it right then, just make sure to drink some water later.
Check!
Now, the most important thing is that we never stop moving. We've only got 30 minutes to succeed on our mission. Remember, this is our time, and we get to go where we want to go and do whatever we want to do.
Right!
That means we're doing this as a team, so no one ever gets left behind. If we're really going fast at times and you're getting tired, it's okay to slow down. Just remember, we never stop moving. Great, so are we ready to go?
Ready!
Then let's count it down. Our adventure starts in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, adventurers! Today, we're headed down under to Australia to find a stolen Aborigine stone that some say came from outer space and has special powers. Your mission: help Mr. Mark to recover this relic before it falls into the wrong hands. Be swift, be safe, and be adventurers!
Hey, I'm Lexi with your question of the day. Did you know that Australia is about as big as the entire United States? Yet there are 20 million people who call Australia home, mostly along the coast. But this island continent does have 100 million residents of different kinds. Can you guess who or what they are? You have until the end of today's episode to figure it out. Good luck!
Adventure to Fitness. Outback Asteroid. Commencing in
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Come on, kids, let's kick it up to medium mode. We've got to find that stolen stone from space.
Yeah.
It's called a tektite. That's a small glassy stone created when meteorites smashed into the Earth many years ago.
Right!
Legend has it that this stone has the power to start a meteor shower. So, we're in the remote interior of Australia, called the Outback. It's like a giant desert and home to animals like kangaroos, camels, and dingoes.
Cool!
Hi, Mr. Mark. What's a dingo?
Hey, Mr. Clock. A dingo is a type of wild dog.
D-I-N-G-O, 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 and dingo was his name. Ha!
But guess what, Mr. Clock? You wouldn't want this dog for a pet.
Why?
Dingoes can be dangerous, just like wolves and coyotes. Hopefully, we'll steer clear of them out here. Australia's outback can get really hot, so in our adventure today, it'll be important for us to take time to rehydrate. Hey, thanks, Mr. Clock. Kids, many fruits are full of water, like this orange.
Good to know. But I didn't toss you that orange. She did.
Oh no!
Looks like that mama kangaroo is protecting her Joey. We need to scram quick. Fast mode, kids.
Okay!
Joey?
Yeah, Joey. That's what baby roos are called. Joeys. Wow, that mama roo is hopping mad. We need to get out of here. Kangaroos don't usually attack people. They just box with each other. But with their powerful legs, one kangaroo kick can really hurt.
Hey, she's turning away.
Good thing that roo ran out of steam. Maybe she should have eaten that orange instead of throwing it at us.
Yeah!
Slow-mo, kids.
Alright.
Whoa! Check this out, kids. We're coming up on a big gorge.
Ooh.
We need to find a way to cross this gorge, or we're in some deep trouble.
But how?
Hey, kids, how about we use that bridge over there?
Okay!
If we're going to find that powerful Tektite stone, we're going to have to cross this old rickety rope bridge. Come on, kids, but be careful and stay alert.
Right!
Wow. Stay on your toes, everyone. Right up on your tiptoes. Yeah, just like that. We need to step nice and light. This must be one of the gorges in Nipmuc National Park. So then, that's the Catherine River down there.
Oh no, I see crocodiles.
Oh, man. You're right, Mr. Clock. Some parts of the year, the river has freshwater crocodiles, or freshies, as Australians call them. Even though they look scary, usually they stay away from people.
What about the rest of the times?
Freshwater and saltwater crocodiles.
And those saltwater crocs?
Not so nice. Kids, did you hear that?
Sorry, Mr. Mark, no. I couldn't hear anything over the sound of the bridge about the snap.
Yikes!
Oh, man. Whoa, we better pick up the pace. Mega Mode, kids, let's skedaddle.
Go, Mr. Mark!
Holy smokes! The bridge is starting to fall apart. So keep running really fast, kids. We're going to have to jump over the boards that are missing.
Okay!
All right, get ready and jump. Woo! I don't know if those are freshies or saltwater crocodiles down there. But what I do know is that we don't want to find out. There are so many boards out up ahead. We need to leap our way across, everyone. Stop. Get ready and leap. There you go. Leap again. Oh, man. This whole bridge is falling apart. Leap. Oh, my gosh. It's a long way down there. Leap. Whatever you do, don't look down. Leap. Whoa. We almost fell through on that one. Leap.
Uh-oh, the bridge is falling behind us.
Uh-oh!
Oh, keep going, kids. We're almost there. And flash point, leap.
Hooray!
We made it. Great hustle, kids. Take it down the slow-mo.
Alright.
That was close.
Too close.
Yeah!
But I have to say, Nipmuc National Park is definitely pretty.
It's not just pretty, Mr. Mark. It's gorgeous.
You know what? We should take a minute to hydrate and check in with HQ.
That's right!
Mr. Mark calling HQ. Come in, HQ. We're hydrating at Nipmuc National Park. Over.
Roger that. The native people of Australia are called Aborigines, and they traditionally lived in the outback as hunters and farmers. The word Aborigine means native person, someone who lived there first. In Australia, that means lots of different tribes. Believe it or not, the first Europeans to arrive were prisoners and were sent to Australia instead of jail. More on that later. HQ out.
Okay, kids. We need to find the Tektite stone that the Australian Aborigines say has special powers. So, let's kick it up the medium mode and keep it moving.
Alright!
Uh-oh, did you just hear what I just heard?
Yeah. Are those dingoes?
Yep.
Mega mode?
Yep. Hit it, kids!
Run, Mr. Mark!
Oh, man. Kids, a dingo looks like a dog, but it's a different species. Actually, a closer relative to the wolf.
Awesome!
And they'll pretty much eat anything. From a bug to a buffalo!
Wow!
Even clocks?
I don't know about clocks, but dingoes usually leave people alone. But they are territorial. So, if we could just scoot out of their area, we should be okay. Sounds like we made it.
Woo!
I don't know about you, but woo! Take it back down slow-mo, kids.
Okay!
I am tired.
Dog tired. Good thing you weren't pooped.
Hey! Check out the painting on that large rock up ahead.
What is it?
Oh, man. This must be ancient Aboriginal artwork.
Ooh!
Cool. These paintings were used to pass on and preserve stories. Check it out. This must be a meteor.
Oh!
Wait a second. No. This is a story about how the meteor fell to Earth and created, oh man, and created the Tektite stone.
Amazing!
And you know what? If I'm reading this correctly, it's saying that the stone could be found at Goss's Bluff Crater.
Cool!
I bet we'll find more answers there. If we only knew which way to go to get there. Maybe we need to decode these symbols.
Or it's this way.
How do you know that, Mr. Clock?
Yeah!
The rock told me.
Mr. Clock, you're a genius!
Okay, kids, medium mode. The writing's on the wall, and it's telling us to head down this canyon passage.
Right!
Boy, does it look tight. So, turn sideways with me.
This way?
There you go. Now stay up on your toes. Suck in those bellies and put your arms right by your side. Now it's gonna be very important. Flex your stomach muscles. Yeah, just like that. Now stay nice and flat. Here we go. We're doing it. But boy, it's tight. Almost through the gap. And we made it.
Yay! We did it!
Now that we're in the canyon, we need to get over these boulders.
Yeah!
So come jump with me.
Okay!
No worries. Squat down and jump up. That's what they say down under. No worries. So squat down and jump up. And now, a big jump down to the other side. Here we go. Big jump, kids. Squat down and big jump.
Hooray!
Well, looks like it's time to get down. No. Not like that, Mr. Clock. Squat down like this, everyone.
This way?
That's it. Now, get moving.
All right.
Besides, you had the wrong music in mind, Mr. Clock.
Oh yeah? Well, what music should we be listening to then?
Rock music. Okay, good job, everyone. Stand up, shake it out,
Okay!
and take it down the slow-mo. Kids, if you think those rocks were big, check out Uluru, or Ayers Rock. It's a gigantic rock in the middle of the Outback.
No way!
Seriously, it's huge, like the size of a small city.
Wow!
But we need to get to that crater, and the best way to move around Australia is how the locals do it. Kangaroos, that is.
Right.
Time to kangaroo hop along in fast mode. Here we go.
Like this?
Yeah, just like that. You see, kangaroos can hop a good 6 feet in the air.
Neat.
And each hop can be more than 15 feet long. That gets them going over 30 miles an hour.
Cool.
That's faster than an Olympic sprinter.
Now that's hopping to it.
Yeah. Kangaroos are marsupials. That's a type of mammal that has a pouch to carry their young.
Awesome!
You know, kids, most marsupials are found in Australia, like koala bears and squirrel gliders, even some types of possum back in America.
Amazing!
Looks like we've almost made it to the crater. Stop hopping and slow-mode, everyone, and grab a quick drink.
All right.
Time to check in with HQ. Mr. Mark to HQ. Mr. Mark to HQ. We've almost made it to the crater. Over.
Hey, Mr. Mark. Australia has about 20 million people. That's not a lot for a country that big. It's a little smaller than the continental United States. And the US has over 300 million people. But Australia does have over 100 million sheep. That makes for lots of wool and lamb chops down under. Try not to get too sleepy counting those 100 million sheep. HQ out.
Kids, we need to find that stolen Tick-Tite stone.
Right.
The one that the Australian Aborigines believe can start a meteor shower. So, let's kick it up the medium and keep it moving.
Okay.
Huh. What's a meteor shower?
Well, there are lots of rocks flying around out in space. They're called asteroids.
Oh.
Sometimes one of them gets too close to Earth and falls into our planet's atmosphere. Then they're called meteors.
Cool.
And when a bunch of them enter our atmosphere at the same time, it's called a meteor shower.
Awesome.
But most of them just burn up in the sky. However, a few of them actually do make it down to the ground, and they're called meteorites.
Amazing.
Mr. Mark, I think we're getting a zoo shower.
Oh, hey there, Mr. Camel. Slow-mo, kids.
All right.
You see, kids, camels aren't native to Australia. Somebody brought them here. But they've been in Australia for almost 200 years.
Wow.
Good thing, too, since camels are used to living in deserts. So the Outback is just another desert to them. With all the hard work they do carrying heavy loads, you could call them the original SUV. In fact, that gives me an idea. Come here, buddy. Can we catch a ride? Okay, kids, let's jump on the camel's back. Ready? And jump! Thanks. Come on, kids. Straddle those legs and bob up and down while we ride camels out here in the Australian Outback.
Okay.
I like your idea, Mr. Mark. But unlike the SUV, this camel has 0 emissions.
T-U.
That's debatable. You see, kids, camels can sprint as fast as 40 miles an hour. That's faster than a school bus driving around town.
Oh, wow.
In fact, there's a town in the middle of Australia called Alice Springs, and they have a famous camel race every year called the Camel Cup.
Awesome.
Boy, oh boy, we need some of that speed right now to get to the crater. Come on, Mr. Camel. Here we go, kids. Fast mode. Let's get some horsepower out of this camel.
Go.
Woohoo! Bob up and down. Yeah. Ride those camels. You're doing great. We'll be at the crater in no time. We are looking for Goss's Bluff Crater, near Alice Springs in the middle of the Outback.
Right.
The crater looks like a long, flat mountain. Until you get close, and then you realize that the edges of this giant crater, it's like 3 miles wide and nearly 500 feet.
Cool.
That's taller than 1,000 double-stacked Superdomes. We're talking super big here.
Amazing.
Whoa! Watch out!
Whoa!
Look out.
I'm not a watch. I'm a clock.
Slow-mo, kids. Go on, Mr. Camel.
Bye.
Thanks for the ride.
Good on ya, mate.
Kids, this is sacred ground to the Australian Aborigines. They call it Narala. So we can't just go waltzing up to the crater. We need to be respectful of their customs and traditions and make our way up slowly to the crater.
Exactly.
Except for dingoes?
Except for dingoes! Kick it up the mega mode, kids! If we can make it up to the crater, maybe those dingoes will leave us alone! Oh, man. Here comes some shrub bushes. Get ready to jump and jump! Another one! Jump! Uh-oh! Tree branches! Duck!
Watch out.
Oops! Another one! Duck! Keep running! We need to get up to the crater! Look out for that bush and jump! Branch! Duck! Tree stump and jump! One last branch and duck! Okay, take it down the slow-mo.
We made it.
We're safe now. Good thing we didn't skip Bracky.
Yeah.
Time for a quick drink of water. And a check-in with HQ. Mr. Mark calling HQ. Come in, HQ. We've reached the crater. Over.
Roger that, Mr. Mark. This is more serious than I thought. We just found out that the Tektite stone was stolen by none other than Mr. Laze. His plan is to use the stone's power to start a super meteor storm that covers the Earth with enough craters and dust to block out the sun and destroy the world's crops. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, flowers, grasses, trees, everything. You have to stop him. The fate of the world's food supply is in your hands. HQ, out.
We've got to find that stolen Tektite stone and stop Mr. Lazy before he starts that super meteor shower and destroys all the world's crops. Otherwise, it could be lights out for all of us.
Right.
Come on, kids. Meteor mode.
All right.
Whoa. It sure is a long way down. But I've got an idea. Stop. Let's slalom down the hill by jumping from side to side with our legs together, like this.
This way?
There you go. Now, be sure to keep your knees bent. All right, here we go. Now, jump to your left. That's it. Keep working your way down the crater wall with me.
Cowabunga!
Woohoo!
Whee!
Excellent. Kids, there are like 40 or more large impact craters like this one in the world.
Wow!
Uh-oh. There's some big rocks straight ahead. Get ready to jump and
Jump!
Woo! Here comes some more. Jump! You see, these are places where meteors slammed into the earth. Another rock and jump! Oh man, leaving a giant hole and kicking up a monster dust cloud that can cover an entire continent.
Look out!
Rock and jump! Oh man, kids, that kind of a dust cloud could last for years and prevent crops of all kinds from growing back and jump! Last boulder, here it comes, and it's a big one. Get ready and jump!
Yay!
Okay, slowly stand back up. Great job, everybody.
Thanks.
Check it out. Switch to slow mode.
All right.
Now that we're at the bottom of the crater, we should have a good shot at spotting that Tektite stone. That's if Mr. Lazy hasn't gotten to it first. Keep looking around, kids. Because if it's down here, we'll find it. So, stay alert.
Okay.
Hello down there! Looking for something?
Mr. Lazy.
Hoo-wee, Mr. Lazy. We're looking for the Tektite stone you're trying to steal from the Aborigines.
But I did not steal it. I just borrowed it without asking and with no plans to return it. Very different.
Well, how's that any different from stealing?
Oh, and this just in, you won't be returning it either!
Oh no! Dust storm!
Okay, kids, we still have to find that special stone even in this dust storm.
That's right.
Kicking up the meteor mode in. Move your arms up and down like this to clear the dust away.
Okay.
Oh, I can't see anything, Mr. Mark.
Me either, Mr. Clock. Kids, let's crank it up the fast mode. Get those arms really moving. We need to find that Tektite stone.
Like this?
That's it. Keep going. It's starting to clear now.
Whoa, Mr. Mark, I can see the stone up in the crater wall.
Hey, that dust storm. It uncovered the stone. Kids, let's get climbing.
All right.
Stop. Now, lift your knees up high. And let's get started. Use your hands and your legs together, like this.
This way?
Excellent. You're doing it. Good job. We don't know where Mr. Lazy went, but we have to get to that stone as quickly as possible. Okay, almost there.
Go, Mr. Mark.
Just a little bit more.
You did it! Way to go!
Great work, everybody.
Thanks, Mr. Mark.
Now, let's return this Tektite stone to the Aboriginal people as soon as we get out of this crater. Slow-mo, kids.
Okay.
Unfortunately for you, that won't be anytime soon.
Mr. Lazy.
We have the Aborigines Tektite stone, and now you won't be able to destroy the world's crops, Laze.
If it's stones you want, then it's stones you'll get. Bye-bye.
Oh,
Uh-oh, Laze has started a rock slide.
Quick, kids! Mega Bone to the top of the crater, or we'll be down under a giant pile of rocks.
no. Run, Mr. Mark.
Okay. Big rocks coming. Get ready and dodge! Left!
Watch out!
Now back right! Keep it moving up the crater wall!
Here come the Rolling Stones!
Uh-oh! Even bigger rocks! We're gonna have to duck way down and jump way up! Get ready and...
Duck!
Whoa! That was close! Okay, kids, get ready and jump high now!
Go!
Woo! Get your knees way up!
Go, Mr. Mark!
Oh, here comes a bigger one! Get ready and jump now!
Jump!
Okay, kids, this is it. One last mega sprint to the top, and then we'll make a jump for it.
Ready!
Run hard! Run fast! Get ready and jump! Woo!
We made it!
Great job, everyone. Take it down the slow-mo.
All right.
We got the Tektite stone and we escaped.
But so did Mr. Lazy.
Well, I'm disappointed too, Mr. Clock. But the important thing is, we're safe. We worked as a team, we recovered the special stone, and now we can return it to the Australian Aborigines.
That's right.
And we had a lot of fun on our adventure.
You bet we did. I mean, just think about all the places we've been and things we've done today. We were chased by a hopping mad kangaroo. We crossed over those crocs on that rickety old bridge, got chased by dingoes, and we skied down into the giant crater. And best of all, we stopped Mr. Lazy, Laissez plan to destroy the world's crops by starting a super meteor storm to block out the sun.
I hope he learned his lesson.
Well, we learned a lot today about Australia, even a little of its lingo, plus all about kangaroos, dingoes, and camels.
And meteors, and meteorites, and craters, and Tektite stones.
Yes, and we can't forget about eating a healthy brekkie. You know, breakfast. Or the dangers of overeating.
Everything in moderation.
So, as they say down under, g'day!
G'day!
Don't forget, we have the answer to the question of the day coming up.
Hey, I'm Lexi with your answer to the question of the day. Australia has around 100 million of a particular type of animal. Do you know what that animal is? That's right, sheep. In Australia, sheep outnumber people 7 to 1. Good on you, mate.
Kids, if you want to learn more about life down under in Australia, or see what other exciting adventures Mr. Mark has planned in the coming weeks, go to adventuretofitness.com.
Next week, Adventure to Fitness has to save the ancient Greek Olympic Games from the fiendish cheating ways of Mr. Laissez. Can Mr. Mark defeat his nemesis on the field of fair play?
Sounds like we're gonna need all our strength for that one. Better stock up on those fruits and veggies to get ready. Don't forget, if you have any questions about staying fit or eating smart, go ask your school's PE instructor. They know what it takes to be a real adventurer. See you next week. Until then, keep it moving, everyone.